Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation. If you're new here, my name is Monte. If you're returning, what is good? Y'all, I swear, I know I always say this, but this time it's true. I wasn't gonna make a video because I posted that long ass one earlier today. And Spirit's trying to tell me something. So it's not going to be a long video, and it's definitely not going to be like my normal videos, okay? I'm going to try to keep it under like half an hour at least. If less, then even better, okay? But so I was singing, I don't even know who sings this. I looked it up and two people came up. It was Shaggy and what's his name? Oh my god, I just heard he's irrelevant. He's irrelevant. This this other rapper that also has a song called Sexy Lady, but I don't know the rest of the song. And I don't know if it which one it is. But I just kept singing, "Hey sexy lady. Hey sexy lady." That's just what I kept repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. I was like, "What the okay." Right? So then after I started now I know who sings this one is Young Jock, but this shit is old, okay? I know you see it. I know you see it. But that's all I kept hearing. Bruh. You're you're masculine thinks you're sexy as fuck. And not only that, I think you know that. Because that I know you see it. It's you. Yeah, you're like, yeah, I know you see it. You like what you see. I know. 211 as I'm saying that. And then not only that, right? I'm about to watch a movie. I'm about to actually watch 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, I sat down already. I took a shower. Like, I was ready to watch the movie. Because, like I told you guys, I've never seen it. So I was like, you know what? Let's see what's up. Meanwhile, I was gonna just get on the ruins. On the bottom of the deck, we have radio. It's this symbol, the wheel, the journey. Listen to this. It says, ruin of communication, union, and marital or spiritual journey. In this case, it's both. Okay? Help and advice. It's also the ruin of ritual dance. That's giving seduction. And I'm about to like, you guys, the synchronicities right now are insane. So, I'm gonna pull the ruins, and I'm also just gonna pull from the tarot. That's it. Okay? Because we have livestock, food, power, fee. I can't. I don't even want. I don't want to butcher the names. Okay. It says power and wealth must flow to be beneficial, but with caution. This ruin is a symbol of vital flow and movement of change. Again, this is giving and I think I said it in today's video that like Spirit has already showed me who my person is, right? And everything. And the message that I had in the beginning of the read was definitely confirmation for me. So I feel like this ruin, this is what it's telling you. Just relax, let things flow. It is talking about power and wealth, okay? So like we've been picking up, right? You're about to get blessed with something. And I feel like you're about to get blessed with wealth and power. And this can mean like so many different things, you guys. It could be at work, right? Maybe you're just a cashier and then all of a sudden you're going to run the whole entire store. That's some type of power, right? But I feel like they're going to give it to you because I'm hearing like drenched with power. Like you, that's not you. You won't, thank you, Spirit. You won't be drenched with power. I'm going to pull, but I'm just going to keep talking as we go, okay? I didn't bring my bell. Hold on. I'm not going to lie. My hair is making me chilly. Like, it's giving me goosebumps because it's cold. Well, because it's wet. I'm sorry. And I went to go get my bell. I go get it. So I got it. Okay. Yeah, and so I feel like even with this, like for example, like I said, right, if you are gonna run this store, obviously they're gonna pay you way more and you're gonna have more hours. Like you're gonna be, I'm hearing you're gonna be racking racks on racks. Yeah, you're gonna be racking it in. So, but I feel like all of this is gonna happen because you can handle it, right? You're not gonna ooh, you're not going to abuse. Thank you. I couldn't find the word. You're not going to abuse this power. And you're not going to abuse your money. Like, whatever you get paid, right? You're going to be like, okay, my rent is paid, my bills are paid, insurance is paid, this is paid, that's paid. How much do we got left over this month? Okay. Then maybe I'll spoil myself and buy myself a cute little purse or buy myself some cute little sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, just as long as you take care of, you know, all the important stuff first, okay? Othwala, otra vez. It says inheritance, material goods, ruins of the ancestor. It is also the ones that the one of separation and inheritance. Wasn't I saying that earlier about the money? You guys, you have it twice. This is confirmation. If you haven't seen the video earlier, I suggest you do so, because that's what I was talking about in that video. This is money that you are not expecting. And this is double confirmation. Like, this is ancestral money. This is, like I said, maybe from a passed over loved one that you never met, right? If you're like, girl, please, why would a passed over loved one that I've never met before leave me money? You're going to find out, right? They're not going to just tell you like, oh yeah, your ancestors left you this. Here you go, right? No, you're going to, I'm seeing somebody sitting you down in like an office with a lot of paperwork. I'm even seeing this gentleman. It's a gentleman with like a blue suit and a red tie. Yeah, you're in an office space. Yeah. And like this person is explaining, because I see a woman at the table. It's not a male. I see a woman. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying that my masculines, my divine masculines here are not about to get blessed. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying the vision spirit is showing me. Yeah, but maybe they're like, someone calls you. You get a call from a lawyer, right? And the lawyer says, hi, is this collective? Yes, it is. Who's this? Oh, I'm such and such's lawyer. And you're like, okay, I think you got the wrong number. This is not, I don't know, no such and such. And they're like, oh yeah, such and such was related to your this and that and this. And you're like, yeah, that's my whatever, but I don't know who such and such is. And they're like, well, I would like to meet up with you to discuss a couple of things. When are you available? And you find out that oh my God, I just heard an unbelievable amount of money. Twice at the bottom of the deck and it flew out. Okay, so there I have them two separate. There's two separate sets of ruins, right, of the same cards. But I mix them, okay, exactly for this purpose. Confirmations. Okay, this is the reason why I have it mixed in together. The flame, the opening, the mystery of regeneration through death. It is the ruin of the artist, the craftsman, and the magician. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, so something you sexy. And I feel like you know. And that's why this is giving like, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like, hey, sexy lady. And you're like, on your way. Like that ritual dance, right? Like I said, seduction. I don't know why I'm picking up on a lot of hot energy, dude. Like sexual energy. And I don't know why. Yeah, I feel like it's, oh my God. Put it in the comments, you guys. Is it mutual? 1122. Yeah, it's mutual. It's mutual. Again, like I keep saying, like, you really want your person, and you might think that your person don't want you, honey, but your person wants you. They want you, dude. And, oh my God, and Spirit says they don't want you for a little time. They want you for a long time. Okay. They don't want you for a little time. They want you for a long time. They can't stop staring. They don't stop thinking about you. You have them on your mind, and they have you on theirs. Sometimes they daydream. I heard spiritual workers. Is that what you guys are? You're spiritual workers? Maybe I was picking that up like a couple of readings back, right? Where, like, if you do something and this masculine does something, and then you guys come together, right, and create a business, and it like takes all the way off, right? But I feel like whatever it is, it's based on your spiritual journey. So maybe you and this masculine start a podcast, and on this podcast, you talk about relationships. That's the topic of the conversation. Relationships. The kind of relationships that you've had. Kind of situations that you've had, that you have encountered. Thank you, Spirit. In relationships. And then maybe people, thank you, Spirit. Yeah. And then maybe people can call in, right? And say, hi, my name is such and such. I've been dating this guy or this girl for whenever. And I am on a spiritual journey as well, but I don't think they are. But I think we are meant to be. Like, what do you say about that? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, advice. Because that was that love one that I read first. That was on the bottom of the deck. I don't even remember which one it was. Oh, yeah. It was the wheel, the journey. It says ruin of communication, union, and marital or spiritual journey. And help and advice. Help and advice. That's what you're meant to be doing. You and this masculine are meant to be using your voice for the greater good. Thank you, Spirit. For the greater good. For a higher purpose. Again, like, don't even think about it. Because I'm hearing marriage counseling. Like a marriage counselor. But I don't think it's, because I'm getting like something old-fashioned. I'm seeing somebody in an office like dressed like old-fashioned. The room they're in is very old-fashioned. I feel like you guys are gonna be like your modern day marriage counselor, if that makes sense. Like I said, if you're the divine feminine, right, you're like, oh yeah, I was married to a fucking narcissist for 4 years, and this motherfucker did this, and this. How I got out of it, I don't even know, only through the grace of God. And someone's listening, they're like, oh my God, that's exactly who I'm married to right now. And they call, please tell me, how do I get out of here? Please help me remove myself from this situation. And maybe you guys even have like partnerships with other places, right? Like shelters and hotlines, like DV hotlines, right? Mental abuse hotlines, right? Maybe you guys have connections with other therapists or counselor, you know what I'm saying? That they are the ones that also help provide for you to continue with this podcast, right? And then in return, right? This is, thank you, Spirit. This is a bit like you guys are gonna be making business deals, right? If I'm the lady from the shelter and you call me and you tell me I have a male who was with a, obviously you're not going to tell them all that, right? But you know that the masculine had just got out of a relationship with a freaking twisted ass karmic, right? And he needs a place to live. He needs a place to stay. But I'm like, all right, so since me and you already got business going together, I'm gonna be like, all right, what's his name? Tell him to come at such and such time. I'll be waiting here. I'll be here waiting for him. Like, this is giving, oh my God, wow, I'm getting so much. Okay, I don't know. This is giving like, and this, I don't know if this could be triggering for some of you. If it is, I'm so sorry, okay? I'm not trying to bring up any old wounds or past wounds or anything like that, but I feel like this is what the challenge is. That you guys are going to be able to handle this, because I know that when you help those, you know, certain people, it could bring up like old wounds or trigger you in some way. But I feel like because you guys are going to be so far advanced on your spiritual journey that these are not even going to bother you. I'm just saying that for right now. Like what I'm getting is like, you know how social services sometimes remove the children from their home because they have abusive parents or whatever the case may be, right? This is exactly what I'm getting between you and this masculine. But it's not children, it's the adult. Like, you guys are the spirit. You guys are the spiritual social services. Is what the fuck it is. We have this one. Okay, it says joy, pleasure, promise of happiness, of pleasure, of hope, and fulfillment. It develops for fraternity and kindness between relatives. Swallows on the bottom of the deck, and this one says the sun, success. It is the help of the travelers and the sailor's symbol of life force and feminine nature. You know what I'm getting with this? You remember in yesterday's video where I told you that your masculine probably was like keeping you at bay, right? And that's probably what they had to tell you. This is what this, I'm getting that from this. Wow. And we have the Othala right after that again. Again. That's 3 times. So, right, with travelers and sailors, like, from what I know, right, a traveler doesn't have time for a relationship. They can't sit down somewhere and form a family or anything like that, right? Because they traveled, like, their business is travel. They're traveling 24/7, right? Sailors, I'm not exactly sure, but I mean, I think it goes hand in hand as well. Basically, what I'm saying is like sailors and travelers, right? They cannot sit down and create a family. They don't have time for it, right? They're always out and about. But then it says life force and feminine nature. I feel like you, again, you have changed this masculine. This masculine wanted to stay and play your energy, but you turned on that life force. You turned on that life force and that feminine nature. I just heard, and now this masculine, this person's bewitched. I'm seeing the love spell card on that cosmic deck I have. A whole new world. You see what I mean? A new beginning. Otra vez, the same 3 cards from yesterday night. Bro, you about to get it. You about to get it. You are about to get it. You might be going through another ascension. I don't think this is the very first one. You might have had already symptoms, Spirit says. Or you might be like at the last bit of the symptoms. I don't know. But you see, something's beautiful, dude. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Who's this masculine that be thinking that the collective is sexy? I want to know. Okay. Wow. The synchronicity. Don't mind the background, okay? My bad. I told you I was going to sit down and watch a movie. Mira! That's who it is. That's who thinks you're sexy. That's who thinks you're sexy. I don't know. I feel like I said that weird. Oh, my God. Ugh, I'm going to put those back because I don't give a shit about who that. Who is this masculine that thinks the collective is sexy, Spirit? Like I said in earlier, right? In the earlier reading. Yeah. This is you. I feel like whoever this, we already talked about him earlier. I don't even want to. I don't even want to. Spirit. Because I know, I said it in the earlier video, right? That this masculine, probably your past person, probably now for real, they really do fucking love you, right? But they chose wrong, so now they gotta eat shit. That's not your problem. Who is this masculine that thinks collective is sexy? This karmic probably came out because, like I said, they probably got feelings as well, pero no. Who is this masculine spirit? 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. I'm telling you. The 4 of Cups, you know, your masculine might be scared of you rejecting them. Because we were picking that up, right? Of, like them thinking that they weren't, that they're not worthy, or that, again, yeah, thank you, Spirit, that they can't have it, but they can. They can, says Spirit. They can definitely, yeah, because look, maybe they've been rejected before, right? And here you come and you're like, here you go. Here's my cup of love. And they're looking at it like, well, I mean, I talked to these other girls or these other guys and they didn't want me. So, shit, and you look, the way you look, like you sexy as fuck. You're not gonna want me neither. I don't know if I should take that cup. It's, oh, thank you, Spirit. Whoa. This person's like, I don't know if I should take that cup. I don't know if I should take that cup. Is it real? What's inside of it, is it real? Is it for me? Should I take it? That's what this masculine is asking themselves. The Spirit says because you keep showing them who you are. And the more and more they see, the more and more they like. But with these here, I feel like this masculine, this masculine is not like the type of, is not like a spontaneous person, right? That says, fuck it, let's go to Vegas for the weekend. Who gives a fuck? Let's go. Nah. If you say, hey, let's go to Vegas for the weekend, you're like, this masculine is like, and I'm seeing 555. My son has his pencil pouch on the floor. And I can see it says 555, boom. This masculine is going to take this cup. They want a change. They want something different. And I feel like once this masculine figures out that, yeah, like I said, the more that you show yourself to them, the more they are starting to believe that this cup that you're offering is real. What's inside of it is real. And with that 555, the change, right? Expect the unexpected. Like, I feel like you probably might even be like, well, I keep showing this person my cup and they just keep, it almost feels like you feel like they're playing with it. They're like, ugh. You're like, damn, I keep giving this person my cup because I know he's my person. Spirit showed me, Spirit told me. And I've had confirmations about it. So I know they are. But the way things are looking like, it doesn't seem like anything's going to change. Like, it almost feels like you're giving up. It almost feels like you're giving up because this person just is kind of like, they know that you're their person, dude. With this twin flame, this is also what this is giving me. They know that you're their person, or they really do know that they want to be with you. They just don't know if, okay. Thank you, Spirit. They never had somebody authentic. They've never had somebody genuine, okay? They never had somebody real. Thank you, Spirit. They never had somebody real. And with that 555, boom, you're not going to expect it when this person says, you know what I'm hearing? What's that movie? What's that movie? Big Daddy? When he takes the little boy to the bar to watch football, right? And then the guy is like, are you still drinking, mister? Whatever. And he's like, hell yeah. But that's literally what I heard. Hell yes. You know, it's like 555, boom, expect the unexpected. You're like, yes. This person's like, yes. Yeah. It's you that's not expecting it, though. Because I feel like this person just keeps, like, overly thinking shit. But, again, you keep showing yourself to them. So they're like, fuck, bro. There's no way in hell that somebody can be faking that. There's no way in hell. I just saw Secrets again. There's no way in hell that somebody could be faking that. There's no way in hell that somebody can fake those kind of words. I don't know. There's something about your word, like the way you speak, says Spirit. The way you conversate. I know that's not a word. Converse, whatever. The way you talk to this masculine. You might even feel like this masculine is not even paying attention, and they are. The Queen of Swords. You're going to defend him, and he's going to defend you. And that's that. That's it. You're going to defend him, and he's going to defend you. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit says this person doesn't want to be rejected by you. They don't want to be rejected by you. Like I said, maybe they've been rejected before, right? Spirit says it's because this person feels like, okay, if you know how if you hit on a woman, right? That sounds so horrible, but when you talk to a woman, right? I feel like this masculine sometimes goes for women that are beyond beyond their league or something like that. Like this is like an insecurity type situation. So, okay. So, okay. I'm still staring at those 4 of Cups, y'all. Um, so maybe this masculine would hit on women that he thought himself he couldn't get, right? So then that way, like maybe this masculine doesn't think that he deserves the world when he does. And okay, thank you, Spirit. Es bien conformista. Conformista is somebody that settles for whatever. Well, I wanted like a full pizza, but I guess I only have like half of one slice. Fine, like that, right? Because you're striving to get that full pizza, but you're like, I know I'm not gonna get that, so I'll just settle for half of the half of the half. And I feel like that's how this masculine has been all his life. But bro, passion, I'm telling you, this masculine, yeah, so then they go for women that they think themselves they can't get, and so when they talk to them and the women are like, ew, right? It just solidifies what this masculine already thinks about themselves. So this masculine can have like again a hard time with their feelings, right? Um and so maybe he came and talked to you, but you were fucking with it. Why? Because you don't care what this masculine looks like on the outside. You like this masculine, dude. Regardless of if he's your type or not your type. You probably even tell yourself like, dude, what is it about him? I don't know what it is. Oh my God. I'm feeling hella like, oh my God, what is it about him? You know, it's very like high school shit. Like, you're like, oh my God, I don't know why, but I can't stop thinking about him. And I don't know what it is, but I can't. Like, wow. And I wouldn't typically go for guys like that, but damn. And maybe you express that to this masculine. Yeah. Maybe you express that to this masculine. So he's going to go from being here to being here. Because he's going to realize, bro, I hit on her, but I think she was going to talk to me. She's talking to me. There must be something wrong with her. Like I said in the video earlier, I think that, you know, this masculine was probably waiting for the shoe to drop, and nah. Like, you're like, nah, I got both sneakers on. Like what you mean? Right? So he's going to realize that this cup is genuine. This cup is real. And it's not like these ones, right? Maybe these were girls that were shallow and like they were going for the hot guy, and maybe your guy was not up until their caliber, blah 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 blah, right? But you see this masculine, you don't see that outside, you see the person. And that's why sometimes you're like, oh my God, why am I even thinking about him? And it's because of that, because you see this person and this person sees you, says Spirit. So they're going to realize they're probably here right now. And then you see how she keeps looking at this cup, because this person's been rejected so much, but it was on purpose. Because maybe they grew up, you know, with like maybe parents, right? Or siblings or an uncle or an aunt that always said, like, no, just be thankful you got this little job at McDonald's. Nothing, there's anything wrong with that, okay? But it's giving like, oh, just be thankful you got this little cashier job at McDonald's. Don't aspire to be a scientist, a doctor, or to work in medicine or some shit, because you're never gonna do that. You're not smart enough to do that. And they stayed in that energy their whole entire life. So this person probably feels like they cannot like they've settled with whatever it is that they have. Maybe they want to be a singer, right? But right now they're working an electrician, and they don't want to be a fucking electrician. They hate their fucking job. But since they have been told and taught to settle, right? 555. That's twice. Twice. Um, since they've been taught to settle, okay, they're like, why do I even bother like practicing my music? I'm not gonna make it. I'm never gonna be where I want to be. I want to be a musician that plays fucking the best guitar, be the best guitar player ever, or be the whatever the fuck, right? But that, I feel like that type of mentality has been like embedded in this, like this person, thank you spirit, this person lives by that type of mentality. So it's almost like they don't ever think that they can amount to something even bigger than what they already have. It's almost like, ugh, you want a what kind of car? Yeah, no, don't even think about it, because you cannot afford that. Please, you work at McDonald's. Cut it out. And this person's like, they're probably right. Yeah, I'm gonna just drive this old beat up car that doesn't have, air conditioning. The radio doesn't work. That window doesn't roll down. Oh yeah, and like I have to change the brakes. Yeah, they're right. It's easier just to fix the brakes on this car and keep driving this one than to be in debt with a brand new car. I really got lost right now in this person's energy. I feel like I stepped out for a second. I was really feeling this person's energy. This person has been taught, permanently taught, to not to aspire for anything greater because they would never make it there. And I feel like with you, that could be one of the main things that you do. You can tell this masculine, and like, ooh, what do you want to be? Ooh, I want to be a vet. I love animals, and I love dogs and cats and bunnies and this, that, and the other. And then you're like, okay, so what the fuck you waiting for to become one? And immediately they start, oh, well, it's because, I don't have this, and I need this, and I need this. And without that, I can't become of it. And then you're like, oh, well, for that, you can do this. Oh, for that other thing, you can do it like this. Oh, and for that other thing, you can do it like this. So what's your excuse now? And this masculine is like, encouragement? She's encouraging me? I feel like this masculine don't even know how to take it. Like, they're like, who encourages other people? Who support other people with their dreams? What's wrong with this divine feminine? Like, what's wrong with this feminine? But the more and more you do it, it's like, oh, man. Like, oh my, I'm telling you, I'm getting lost in this masculine's energy, dude. Hold on, let me just sit here for a second. it's like when you say, I don't know, dude, there, it's something about you. I'm hearing like you have the gift of gab, but it's not like you manipulate with your words or you lie. It's not that. It's like you have this gift that Spirit says that gives people hope. It gives people hope. It gives people like that little tiny mustard seed. It gives people that tiny little bit of mustard seed of faith that that dream that they're having is gonna come true. And that's exactly what you're doing with this masculine. I just low-key saw the Queen of Cups peeking out. And so that's what I'm saying. I feel like right now they could still be at this Four of Cups, but they're gonna get there, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. See, the Up in the Clouds came out, and that's how I feel that they are. They're all up in their heads in the clouds when it comes to you, though. Like, I feel like their head, like, that one was, like, up in the clouds, but I think in a good way. Again, like how I just said, I just got lost. Like, I feel like I stepped away and I got lost in this masculine's energy. And I feel like that's exactly what happens when either he's with you or they're thinking about you. Again, thank you, Spirit. They daydream. So, yeah, they're the ones who get lost in your energy. They're about to tell you. Oh, you know what I'm hearing? Fire and desire. It's because you're both fucking good looking, dude. And it, like, okay, maybe, for example, right, this masculine has a friend and they're like, what do you think of my Queen of Wands? And they're like, you can do so much better than that. And then this masculine is like, bitch, shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. And then you, ooh, girl, what you think of a King of Wands? And they're like, ew, really? You're like, bitch, shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. Why? I feel like you guys are mirroring each other. That's twice. The King of Swords and the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Like, I feel like you guys are mirroring each other. Like, you're looking good, he's looking good. You're protecting him, he's protecting you. You guys are going into business together because look what else. Like, bro, it's time to chill out. You're gonna be having some R&R in any minute now. Like, I can't make this up. And look at the Emperor came out and then divinely guided. Again, this masculine eventually is gonna get to the King of Cups energy. It feels like they're already in the King of Wands energy, right? Because the Hermit, it did come out. Maybe this person's spending time alone, away from you. Because this person like goes over it and over it and over it. But I want to be with them. They're my twin flame. They're my this. They're my that. Like, I want a new beginning with them. I was going to say something and I hella forgot because I got another download and I didn't even... Have patience, collective, with this masculine, okay? Don't throw in the towel. And I know it's hard to even, like, think about it when they're, like, acting. When they're acting like they don't... when they're acting like they don't care. They do. And more than you know, says Spirit. Anything else, Spirit? See what I'm saying? Let it flow, okay? And you see how the Temperance is like, with the 2 cups, is like pouring, 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 pouring. Let it flow. If the masculine hits you up, right, and tells you, hey, let's go for coffee, let's. And if they don't talk to you for like a week, leave it alone. Send a text message here and there, though, okay? Tampoco don't be like, oh, well, he hasn't called me or text me, so I ain't doing it neither. No. Tampoco. Okay? This is going to be a good balance. It's going to be a perfect balance, harmonious balance. What the hell? Black magic keeps wanting to come out, and I keep throwing it back in here. Okay? If it came out twice already. What the fuck? I don't want to know about none of that. No. Yeah, see, he be watching. He be watching. This is what I'm saying. Spirit says he loves what you do. I don't know. He loves what you do. I don't know what it is that you do, collective, but he loves it. Whatever you do, if you maybe you do something for work. Maybe I'm hearing funny shit. Maybe you do some funny shit on TikTok or on Snapchat. You guys are going to equally give to each other. Anything else, Spirit, so we can go? I said half an hour. Yeah. This is going to be, yup. All right, cool. Right here. I'm getting 2 things. I think I was picking this up in yesterday's reading where I said you took the hardest road. You started from the bottom to the top. Now you're here at the 9 of Cups. Okay? You took the longer road and it paid off, says Spirit. Purple could be very significant here, okay? Also what I'm getting is that this is going to be a brand new beginning for you and this person. And that is going to lead you into the 9 of Cups. So maybe this person doesn't even have to reach like full King Cup like full King Cup energy, right? But this person can be at the 7 of Cups, right? Wish fulfillment. Yeah. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only like 3 more. And you know what? In 3 more months, it's going to be a new year. That could be very significant here. In 3 months. So maybe this new beginning with this person is going to start in the beginning of the year. Maybe this person is going to tell you in New Year's, hey, you know what? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love you. I've always been in love with you. I just didn't know how to say it. I don't know. I feel like this person is going to just pour. You're going to be celebrating. You see what I mean? Like, I feel like this person is just going to, they're just going to, spirits, I'm getting like they're just going to open up the floodgates and just, yes, I love you. I've always been in love with you. I've been like this, and I've been like that, and this, and this, and this, and this, and you're like, whoa, 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 hold, whoa, 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 pump the brakes, pump the brakes. Bro, even just an energy video takes an hour. We're like at 49 right now. And I'm telling you, I would say half an hour, but no. The cards definitely had something to say, and so did Spirit. So, I don't know. This is just confirmation for somebody that if you are in the connection already, but it's starting to feel like it's dying down, like no action is happening, leave it. Let it be. But still be present. Okay? I'm not saying, love me, look at me, look at... I know. If this, like I said, if this masculine says, hey, let's go have dinner, let's. But then you don't hear from them for 3 days. In those 3 days, hey, just wanted to say, have a good day. I hope you have a good day at work today. And maybe like a smiley face or some shit. So this person still knows like you're there. You're still there. Because I feel like this person is with that rejection, right? With the Four of Cups. I feel like this person does that. So then the feminine can just eventually be like, right? Like throw in the towel, like, I'm done. I'm cool. You know what I'm hearing? That Nicki Minaj, when she says, people be telling me, like, what the fuck is it gonna take to get rid of this bitch? And it's like, you can't get rid of me, bitch. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going no fucking where. And another song from Nicki I was channeling earlier was that one, your love, your love, your love. I don't know how that song goes. He was Adam, I think I was Eve, but the apple did. And as so much as because I'm ready to save him. Waves on him, someone made on him. Something like that. But I don't know if you want to go check out that song. It's called Your Love by Nicki Minaj. Yeah. So definitely, guys, love is in the air. I swear it is. And right now, I've been channeling this masculine for like the past 4 videos. And I have never stepped into this masculine's energy like I just did right now. So this is why I say, if you're already in the connection, I know as, you know, as a divine feminine, you don't chase, you attract. And this masculine is fucking attracted to you. And you're definitely attracted to him. So that's why I said, give this person their space. Like the temperance, just let things flow. Don't force it. Don't fight it. Don't, just no. Because you already being on this journey, spirit is going to put it in your heart. If it doesn't feel good, then it's probably not it, right? So you already know how to discern that. So, and I'm not saying like, tell him, how come you haven't called me? How come you haven't called me? I'm calling you. I called you like 7 times already and you don't pick up. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay? So, like I said, in 3 days you haven't heard from him. By the second day, just be like, hey, just, you know, wanted to text, say what's up. I hope you have a good day today. Take care. Call me when you get a sec. Smiley face. Because that leaves the door open, right? To whenever they want to pick up that phone, you're going to be there. And I feel like this masculine, you do that. And I feel like this masculine then is like, I don't know. Okay. You, the kind of attention that you give this masculine, they are not used to it. They don't know what to do with this. Spirit says they don't know how to handle it. But one thing is for sure, they love it. They love it. But they don't know how to handle it. That's the reason why they question it so much and say things like, is this really happening? Is this really real? Yeah, it's really real. It's really happening. And so that's why I'm saying this person doesn't have to be in the King of Cups energy for them to be able to be ready for you. Because I feel like maybe that's why right now they're in the Four of Cups, because they're not ready for you, because they got to get out of that mentality. They need to know that whatever dreams they have, they can go after them and they can make it a reality. If they believe it, that shit can pop off. They got to get into the energy of like divine feminine. That's my twin flame. That's my girl. I love her and I'm about to go tell her. I deserve to be with divine feminine. I deserve to be with her. So I feel like once this person has that moment, 555, boom. Thank you, Spirit. It's the change. It's like that epiphany, that aha, eureka. Like the thank you, spirit. That boom, that bomb dropped on him, and he's like, the fuck am I doing? Sitting here questioning if divine feminine wants me. I go back. Look at what she said. Look at what she said. Oh, look what she sent me. Oh, look what she. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person does that, and I just saw 555 again. Okay? Don't throw in the towel. Divine feminine. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys like this reading. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel. I don't even know what I'm going to call this video. I'm going to say, what am I going to call it? I wasn't going to make a video, but here's my video. Oh my God. Okay, enough. Bye, guys.